Hi, this is Danny DeVore. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, I am really working on myself, working on my mental health, especially just trying to give myself a little grace, right? There have been so many times where I felt like I wish that I would have stopped and sat down and just took a little time out of the day for myself. And instead of doing that, I've had this voice inside of my head that's told me that if I've sat down for an hour or if I've laid down for too long, that I am not productive and that I'm being lazy. I know you guys don't know me, but if you were to know me, you know that that is not the case. And I don't know what that voice sounds like, and I don't know who it is that's talking to me, and I don't mean that in like a hallucination way, but I don't know where I got that from per se. I think growing up, education was important in our household and stuff, which I think is a great thing. But I also think it stems from my parents being separated. I think that that had a lot to do with me turning into a people pleaser, to be honest, and putting myself last in a lot of situations when I shouldn't have. I should have most definitely said no in times where I said yes, or I even wanted to say no, and I just felt that I couldn't. And so now I am on this journey to just tell myself and reiterate and relearn that A, rest is necessary, and B, I deserve to rest. I work extremely hard. I work multiple jobs. I try to be there for my family as much as possible and all of that. And sometimes that can lead you to just feeling like, I just want to sit down and watch a movie, or I want to lay in the bed for an extra 30 minutes. And that is completely okay. I'm not saying that you should be in the bed all day, every day. That's not what I'm getting at. But just to give myself the grace to say it is okay for me to just rest and relax. If you are someone who has dealt with this or you are dealing with this, how did you get through that? And then maybe you don't feel comfortable sharing, because I feel like this is kind of a vulnerable topic, and it probably is vulnerable for a lot of people. But in me wanting to better myself, getting my thoughts out and really talking it out has been really good for me. I started therapy a couple months ago, and at first I was a little apprehensive about it just because I felt like, well, nothing's really wrong. I don't really know how much I'm going to get out of it. And I ended up learning so many tools already in the few short months. I had a situation where somebody wanted me to do something, and I kept telling them no, and they were like, well, I'm not taking no for an answer. And I just knew that this was going to lead to a lot of frustration. It was going to lead to a lot of time away from home, across various states. And so I talked to my therapist about it, and she was telling me, write down what you want to say. Write down what you want to say and practice saying no, especially for people who are like me, who is not very natural to say. Like, it is okay to practice that and write down what you're going to say. So lately, I have definitely been on a take a beat, take a moment. It's okay. Resting doesn't look the same for everyone. Sometimes resting is active recovery. Maybe it's doing yoga. Maybe it's doing Pilates. Maybe it's doing a crossword puzzle, or just sitting in silence. Like, whatever it is that makes you feel like I can just, get a few minutes to myself. So I'm really working on that. Really, really trying to do my best with that. And yeah, I just hope that if anybody is struggling with that, because it's a struggle, and I know it comes easy to a lot of people where they're like, I don't care what anybody says, I'm going to do what I want to do and all this other stuff. But for some of us, it's not that natural, and it is super uncomfortable. So I really have to shout out and recognize that my spouse has been huge in this journey for me. We were just talking about it. He says that he is not as agreeable. And it's not that he's mean, because he's not. He's so kind. But if he doesn't think something is right or he doesn't want to do something, he will tell you no. And that will just be it. And I've just learned so much from him and being like, it is okay to stand 10 toes down, as they say, on what you feel is right and necessary for yourself. And it's okay to tell people that you need a break or that this is too much for you. That does not mean you're weak. That does not mean that you're less than. It just means that you're human. And I feel like sometimes we get so in our heads about, people perceive me as this and I never have to ask for help and I never have to rest and I can just go, 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 go. And it's like, at what cost to your mental health, to your physical health? Like some stress is good for you, but not being highly stressed all the time. And I just found myself running into that where I was super irritable. I just felt like I really didn't have a good grasp on my emotions because I would be so angry, but I wasn't either getting it out or I wasn't saying it in a healthy manner. So I have learned that voice in my head that's telling me that I'm lazy or that voice in my head that's telling me that I'm not productive, I just have to find a way to silence it, whether that me being externally saying, I deserve to rest and I need to rest, or me just saying in my own head, like, it's okay. You can take 20 minutes to sit down and just listen to music. It's fine. We're just not designed to go, 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 go. And I feel like, especially in our culture here in the States, that is what it is. Hustle and bustle. I'm from a big city. And so that has been my life. I've grown up in that. And now, and the more I grow and mature, I'm realizing you don't always have to be moving and going. You can relax, you can rest, you can chill. Sit at home, have a slow dinner, with your spouse or your children or, your sisters or anything, your parents, anything like that. So if you are struggling with this, I am sending you lots and lots of love. I hope that you get to the place where, not you, but myself too, because as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself. I hope that we get to a place where we feel comfortable in resting because we deserve it. It is a good thing. So, learning to not punish ourselves and just being humans. So I hope you have a wonderful week and I will see you next time. Thank you for coming on this journey with me of just relearning and retraining my brain to do these simple things, which are not always so simple. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.